far many more women and children and fighters survived the Islamic State's caliphate than anybody realized. This was a camp that only a few months ago had about 11,000 people. Since then, it's swollen to over 70,000 people. And the women and children have been jammed into this camp, which doesn't have enough sanitation. We arrived on a day when it had just stopped raining, and you could smell that lack of facilities. The air was filthy around there. Some of them are war wounded. They have terrible injuries. We met one child, Nur al-Islam, from Turkmenistan, who'd been shot in the face 15 days before and still hadn't received medical treatment. They've had to separate the camps into different zones. And one of the reasons that they've done that is because there are different degrees of radicalization. And the women that have come out from the very end, that hardcore of IS believers who clung on in Baghouz, they're the most radical. They're ultra radicals. The guards there say that they're violent, that they throw rocks at them, that they've burnt down tents, and even the other IS women say they feel under threat there. One of the women that we met, her name is Usma. She's Belgian-Moroccan. She says that in her 6 years in Syria, most of which she spent with the Islamic State, that she mostly helped women and children. Well, that's a fantasy, because when you travel through Syria and you travel through Iraq and you travel through where anybody IS has been, they've caused nothing but chaos, displacement, murder, genocide. She didn't like to answer those questions. The Islamic State attempted genocide against the Yazidi people and enslaved Yazidi women.
Okay, okay.
These are the reasons why you're here in this camp.
Okay, and then I will tell you. If Islamic State for you is a bad example, صح? It's a bad thing.
The Islamic State for the entire world is a bad example.
Show us then the good. Show us the good thing. Show us then. There's even no shower rooms there. The shower rooms. Yeah, I'm from Europe. I'm normally from Europe. We have a shower room. There's no shower rooms here.
Some of these women, and she's one of them, are in a tricky spot because they say they want out of there. They say they want to go back to the civilized West and they want to be taken care of. But at the same time, they still see the West as their enemy. It's worth remembering that the Kurds have been fighting IS for years. These IS have created terror across Kurdish and Arab parts of Syria. But the Kurds are taking care of these people because they see this as a humanitarian crisis. Other countries really need to be thinking hard about how they respond to what's happening in Al-Hol camp, Britain included, because the situation there is volatile and it isn't sustainable. And these children's lives are at risk. And also there's a really important point. These children are still being cared for by women, some of them who have got very ultra-radical views, who are extremists, and they continue to pollute these children's minds. So those children need to be saved, and action needs to be taken to help those children. And that requires intervention from the West, and the Kurds can't do that alone.